Yo abusia, last week we having a deeper conversation about necromancy. And I'm about to say, said ye kasamanya etino eye energy. Eye onipano na dwene na hoodin. And na ebe jina what to say, ebia a radio set or a television set. Na afei etimi ache signal no, eche signal no a na ebechi electromagnetic wave no. Na afei a interpreti ana to say a create symbol bi e de esi honum nti now ye kasa samanya wotumi te ase na me kire wo nipa ahodo a omo betimi ehu na ebinumu ohawo ne se me pese me kire se bibie ni ho ana the way amehu ana me ka spirituality no enu nti me ka kire se ye wo mantra bi wo platform we so aye kan we are light, we came from light, we go back to light. Nature say we are light beings and a machire from Anunnaki side and the ababe to all the beings that we can think of. Last week, I spoke to you about the unseen beings, so the way I say deeper. And I told you, say, be being so last year. Esisa Christosum ne bobre na se wo obi a wani na hona hu sunsum sam na wonte sunsum symbols ase na sunsum nnuma ni niama bi wonte ase a eniama ni bi wa behwe ne tra enti wo be sha wo say there is chaos ewo sunsum sam na religion osum numu ewo Africa bebrebe. We are doing so many things ancient Quran ma asori no but to say egu asori no enimase na omo ankasa omo tim no omo ncheke. Last week me catch us metro odi esi ye na ma kire baabi a omo apagya nyame a ote asori dem ho no na religion mu no baabi a wapagya nanim ni the way a operate no so matwenya dwen abaso no ya dwen ho atwe say ye Africans yi eden na ye nso sese ye na yetumi cash out e wo bibi so na ye benefit e free ade a e koso no ho nti sa nkomo we ne I am not saying there is nothing beyond the physical. There are indeed beings of light that can materialize and then dematerialize. Pesa wote ase say ye wo beings wo hono a omo betimi a materialize no masa efi ho minka se bibi se ni wo na emom the way ye de ye serious di agro no e ma de beboa ye mpo ya dwene nye den enkoso, especially those who are enticed by magic and druid spirituality. Omo betimi abegura like omo betimi abeda omo ho adi e wo gatherings akasie mu e show power e wo hono they are there. Omo no mo create impact, omo no mo de insakraye ebe nipa abra bom no mo de nsakraye e de be wiase nyina no mo back omo ruli e wiase no echi nipa kakra bi no maka omo ho abom na omo eye wiase niama no saa beings we e na etai omo echi e na ema omo ye enu nti na mebisa last week say 54 president na ye wo African continent ni mu no e den nti na omo ye bibifo omo hu nanso omanum asem entimi mfehu ento obi aso o kasakra na ite say yesere o loki bi adentia omu ntumi kasa ana omu kasa ne nkwa anim ana enura kire ana baabi omu gina ne nemu oha ana bibi wokwa sese omu hu no mutumi gina ho kasa ma ne tene ko wiase ana universe no obey ana say omutumi instruct universe ni say move through this direction so that ye gold ne ye manganese ne ye niama no obi entumi me fansa na universe ne de na hoden atai sa mradachi yetumi stop galamsey e wo Ghana na. This is what I was asking. So there are beings omutumi materialize no mutumi dematerialize and then ye be who those beings they are alive during their rituals like church concerts and global events. They are also conscious. Makachro, medical church we mu other episode nimu. Ebi wo hono ma they were raptured. Omo musunsum no wo ho. Ebi wo hono mo nso so a omo amfa omo body na enwu. Omo nso so e wo hono mo ne e wo beings nso a heavy consciousness and say frequency etimi be portal ma omo ba ha. Omo mfa this normal place no omo manipulate e maneuver omo way out no omo ba ha. Omo tumi cause so many things. Na mibisa se portal ben ni yebetumi abie wa Africa ha na sa portal na wo hwa ede ben agodie ebeye football, ebeye sorry, e die be important, ebeye show, concert, and ye betumi de ebie portal abi ana. Where your question? Me bisa ye nyina. Because those energies, you know, omu to me ba. Ya perform more rituals, ye work huge people, and a huge consciousness, and a huge energies. A boom together. Now me catch that will say ye wait, you know, and the case ye way the way assassins who move, you know, partner be no maba, omu no ye bibi, but ghost, as popularly described, a wave of dead people wandering as bodies with guns and candlesticks. Where the material last week into unim. To almost so candlestick, no, they ain't almost so candlestick. They should come and give us education. The platform is free. Today, I will be explaining how the two works and appear. Material said they are light beings, no, appear. Na material said they are ghosts, so appear. Na material the way omu medie no etie. Declare your role in divinity before you stand in front of any being. Ansa na wo bekwa kofre bibiara wo fu se wo pese wo fra wo fili se wonim se wo befre no. Make sure se wonim nyina so. Ansa na wakwa kofre bibia wo pese wo fre. Pa pa. Know that you will be taken as you represent. Adeko a wo kofre no ye befa wo se dia wa represent wo ho ho. It is a wo represent wo ho as ignorant person, you will be used as a sacrifice. So wo represent wo ho say we ignorant obi ya unim na wo akogina obi a, you will be used. Say unim de enti a wo gina ho na wo frequency no wa balance say obenya bibia eno so obenya nti say wo kwa asori wo kwa mosque wo kwa abosumfie wo kwa retreat ba bia wo beko bia wo sha ne unim e wade a wo koye no ho no ebema wa ye sacrifice ana ebeye bibia ma. All these are questions wo answer na wo betimi e de ama me wo ho. When you go to a place as a beggar, you will be treated as a beggar. Your cake will be cut based on how you serve it. It is a woko baby na woko te se wo obi a woko sresrade a sa na ye be treat you. Woko so say as a business partner, sa na ye be receive you. Yes say wo hu nsa ho kokoro a na oni mpanifo edidi. Nti de ekoso wo wiase nyina wo hwa Africa ye part of it. Ehi na ye role ye gina ho as beggars, and ye gina ho as sacrifice, and ye gina ho as part of whatever that is going on. Ye jina wa ye ignorant and I feel said ye we are say ko bia and fire hu. Where your question na me bisa. If you come in fear like a sheep, you will be consumed. Simple. Say wo court say wo de hu wo so wo court say wo odwan a odwama ye be hyew e de wo be bo afore. Me pese ankrankra biara ete sa de we as today we are discussing light beings. And then light beings. Still, we are talking about necromancy, but we are going to the deeper side. Because in Crawford they have no idea about, they are just calling things, but they will have a name for it. Because in Crawford and Crawford do particular episodes, names, titles, and to obey you so no akekaniama bom na Crawford di echire. And so busy of necromancy, light beings, new ghosts, what are they actually calling? So when you share. Last week who the way na ye nananom frɛ ne omode ye. Ena who baby a reduce bedu ye no so omunya intermediary like jeans ne de keka eka ho. Ena fe de beda na business no so ya behu nia aye. And then niam ye be discuss ne faces aye be kono enu nie what is a light being? Ye yina e behu what is a light being. Na fe abehwe ghost versus light beings. Ono so or saman any light beings no so ye wo muntam ye dey. Na fe ya ba behwe the case of hypnosis. Yaba beshe na fe ye wi a ya behwe fear of invisible beings. Eniema ye fra ye se ye betumi ewu ye betumi aye say ye nti na ehu nti na obi na eso otena baabi na bibisi no so no frefre eniema ye ntumi hu eno na nde ye behwe. Abusua, last week we handled a popular topic and studied a basic science related to traditional African necromancy. We bubu mi kireo wa wan hwe last week episode no se wo kohwe so that obeti episode we as no wenya full knowledge no so that we practice ya obehu said ya obe practice no, which is very very important to me. Patron pesa wo hwe. Immediately after the editorial last week, I thought of light beings and I said to myself, it will be great to draw a clear line between what a light being is and what a ghost is. Me throw last week episode me throw we ya quickly na me shift ba we so. Enti no, dia mebubu mu last week na the year to aso. If electromagnetic waves from human interaction can be picked by the mind as ghost. Said the amateur last week now. Where does the electromagnetic wave for light beings come from? So te ase say electromagnetic wave na eyo obi a wewudie no. So nipa ebetimi de na adwene afa na what did you see na wa ye image ama no said ye binumu ye angels ni omo drodro omo image ye frequency na omo translate ye na omo ye ni image and symbols. So nipa adwene betimi aye saade a ene na kwan ben no nipa befa so na wahu light beings no said ye omo ye omo adwuma ehefa na omo so omo na gi no efiri ba. Are ghosts and light beings the same? Pacho wadwene saying wadwene ni hia wo comment section. I will talk about this and then add the reason why fear is usually associated with ghosts and external phenomena in this editorial. This is educational platform. So we explain till we get there. We not go explain tire. We will explain and get there. So this is what we do. Bubu adie we mu abubu na mfi baabia so that wo come baabi na obi say necromancer wo hwe nanim na afa we hu say de obehwe no hwe nani ase yie. So obi say ofre or summon say angel bia ba hey no we bie wani na wo fekere wani hwe nani ase yie. Abusia huni awo ye medical kire wo ko as a beggar you will be used. Wo ko as a fear somebody or you will be consumed as a sheep. You need to know all these things so that we could now na obekwa awako obegina wo so a wagina ho. So take a back seat. Se na kire wo tuku. Na pensu obi. Se wan o adeko a wo wani je ho. Fa na fesi wo nchen. Na make sure say wo nda. So that ye obeti asem ni ye na wa digest ni ye. Like this post and share it with your friends, especially the pastors. Have you had an encounter with a light being before? Last week, me bisa about samanfo. This week, dear me bisa a light being bang and a only encounter. And a light beings no come away one. Why now only encounter? The encounter be a when you know. Please write it in the comment section. How do you know this is a light being and not a genie or ghost waves? How do you differentiate these two? Because they are both electromagnetic wave. So how do you differentiate which one is a ghost and which one is a light being? How do you differentiate these two? Abusia akwa babiom why to spiritual hour. As for my name, you know that Amaji in sequence akwa babiom what? I believed you, I believed you, I believed you, I believed you, and I send you love, I send you love, I send you love, I send you strength, I send you love, I send you light, I send you energies, I send you help, baby, I will be, I will show me Phoebe, I send you love, I send you love, I believed you, I believed you, I believed you, I do not bless you, I believed you, I believed you, I wish you a nature day, and I welcome you to another episode of Spiritual Hour. On this platform, I am the pride of Akabulan, I am the goddess of Akabulan, the pride of our ancestors. They speak through me, they smell through me, and they drop every particle of information through me to us. They are proud of me, they are with me, they are behind me, they go with me, they come with me. I am my ancestors. I welcome you to another episode of Spiritual Hour. We spoke about necromancy part 1. Today we are talking about light beings, or you can say part 2 of necromancy episode we did last week. Mele Foundation, you know, I prepare ground so no ama okama. Afi ye de asem nankasa ba besi foundation na ye lay. Before I continue, I want to state this to all African leaders. For the past 3 weeks, I've been sending some messages to you. Because I have realized that from saying some you and I have realized that they are watching me left, right, center. So the message is messaging. So I'm dropping informations and I'm dropping questions. Don't call me, but pick them and use them. It's fine. I don't need you to call me. But pick them and use them because it's for African liberation. I want to create a car So if I create the car and somebody come and then initiate the car for people to sit in it, it's still a car I have created. I don't need anything. But the message is messaging, so we keep sending them message. So all African leaders, I'm sending this message to you. I want to ask if African leaders care at all about true etheric leadership of this world. I'm asking them. Do they care about true etheric leadership of this world? What is true etheric leadership? Decode it for them. You see, our leaders seems to care about religion, politics, and other systems that operate within the confines of the demarcated national territory. Say na omu operating, tina maybe so omu ahyase no. Say eye kasa, eye letters, edie be na be mo obi be kasa. Na asam no be kwa chi. Edie be na be mo obi be kasa. Na obi be suru ye won krofo bi akodi ono ho kokonsa obo ni din kro obi en peso be ka bi. Nso oni ho. Eden na etimi e masa ade ni tumi si. How best is this helping our continent? Your religion. How best is way helping African continent? We don't go beyond deep oceans to see if there are etheric gateways. Do we do this? Opa fa ship no na fa called deep uni bipo. But opa try say we go space na she. Say who African leader what that chance? We don't go nothing. Do we even understand true etheric leadership? And then amu yusu, apart from prayer, apart from mosque, apart from politics, brofono, what else? We are just asking as people. We know no ebufuo. Nobody should get angry. They are just questions. How do we even see the etheric gateways? Any chance? We don't do any space explorations to see if there are portals. Do we do this as Africans? If you do it in your country, let me know. I will come and ask you questions because these are questions we need answers. All 54 African presidents, this question goes to you because you people are our leaders. Our liberation depends on you. Our freedom depends on you. Our peace depends on you people. That is why you people go to whatever, meetings. We want to know, can you people do any space explorations to see if there are portals? Can you? It's a question. And even deep earth exploration and tunnels, they don't care. What do you know about these three things I just mentioned as an African leader? What are your plans towards this? This is what is called etheric leadership. What do you know? What do you do? What do you have? Our leaders just care about pastors and malams. That's the limit. Nobody should get angry. If we want liberation and you want to lead us to liberate ourselves, because there's that one thing that hurts me when I hear it. Africa is a poor country. When I hear that, and then I don't know the feelings. I can't even describe the feelings, Aminya, when I hear Africa is a poor continent. Because you and I know we are not. And you and I know the pastors and the malams are not doing anything for us. So I'm asking you, maybe you are doing something I don't know. So you give me the opportunity to come and sit with you. So you are able to explain this to me. Then I will ask you why we are like this. And why we can't do nothing with everything we have. We can't feed our people 3 square meals a day. France, they were getting their light from where? Niger and Guinea. But what were they going to? They were sleeping in darkness. All these things need answers. What is making these people? You don't go there, they come to you. Even your meetings, you can't hold it in your continent. So I'm just asking you, it's just a question. Can we free ourselves as people? I'm asking you people because you are leaders. The deeper ones go a bit occultic, and that's it. They go a little bit occultic and that's it, just to protect themselves because somebody will kill them. Because that is what African spirituality tells them. If someone is not killing you, someone will take you out, someone is jealous of you, someone is this. That's that's the level they can go. Ghana is not just the land we live in. No. If you think like that, then it's a big problem for us, or it's a bigger problem for us. It's not just a land we live in, but the ocean to its endless end. That is what Ghana is. And the space above us, that is where we live. So how do you operate such a place with prayer, with rubutu, or with what? Allahu Akbar. No, no, no. Someone will say, but why is Maame Grace saying all this? Obi baby same. Asemi zika. O zika manabeka miaro miara enyo biaro mara. Mutisi yatimiti kwa na ye wuntia. Asema mi bisa emu nyedu. So omo ya omo ma ye hu. The entia mi bisa all these things na mi di kan kire mu no. If you go and represent yourself as a beggar, you will be treated like a beggar. If you represent your life with fear, you will be consumed like a sheep. That's why I'm asking all these questions. Because anything they do, we are part of the world. Any laws they pass, we use the same law. We are bigger, we are stronger, we have everything, but we don't have freedom. We are not able to liberate ourselves. So we need to find out why. And these are questions that are boggling my mind. If you can help me as a leader, I will be grateful. Call me anywhere. You will see my face. I'm sure most of you watched the Olympic Games opening ceremony last year. What did you see in that thing as a Christian? That ceremony was used to welcome the chief entities behind Christianity. Maka. As for Africans, I don't know. You people will do anything. You run to your slave masters. Report your own to them. If it is a case, you go and pay. And then you report the case to them. But you, yourself, you don't love your own. So it is easy to colonize you. And anything that is happening in the world, we sit here as if we don't care. And fear him. Ne yetiha, and yetim, ne yetina no bi mle. Tise mekomu mu no abefa ye bibia de kona ahoden fosi ne ye bro ye ho. Avreko se. And you too sad. To me bisa questions. And now, the see no so wunima me be chirechirem. Even though modern Christian theologians saw the exhibition as satanic and demonic, it was contrary to the real spiritual side of Christianity. They didn't see the say, evil, it's not of the Lord. Evil, it's not of the Lord. I yet to say, Ghana come, omo da so atishireni dosonum, say omo nananka omo improve. San African Christianity or religion so ababeye. The old way now they are living in it. Those who brought them the religion are changing baton. A black man is sitting here in the woods going to wait for rapture. I don't know, so I need to ask questions. Nobody should get angry. We need answers. The platform is free. We have Zoom. We have everything you can think of. Come and answer us. Because we believe, said they have better laws and better systems. That is why as MCA, you will go and to court there, so you can get justice. Just say, I hear. You don't believe in the law you have set for me as a citizen. You set the law. You are my leader. You don't believe in the law. You don't believe in your medical system that you have set for me, a citizen, to believe in. You know, I don't know what you think. I don't know what you claim you are doing. So I'm asking you why you feel. Some of these things, you can't do them there. Here, you can go. You have to go there. Why is that place better than here? Because we have everything they don't have. So these are questions I'm asking. Why? Is that something they are doing? We've taken ourselves out. That's why nothing is working for us. It's a question, no. This Olympic thing that happened, there was the Lord's Supper. What did they do? They were all saying, it is a disgrace. It is this for Christianity. It is this for religion. What did you do? You don't even understand your own thing from the beginning. From the beginning, at the end ye, ensuo polluti ye, almost saw candle no, nante, nipa ni nan kesiye bejina wa obi eni ho, eno obeye de obe make sound bi, eno de light ni jane ya koto nkwala, eno de ehu bi to omusu no pia. Everything was in the plain sight, coded. The whole world, I don't even care about them. I care about Africa. The whole African, the bishop from Catholic to where they all watched this and they didn't deduce nothing from it. An African country were there waving their flags. They didn't know what they were supporting. Everything was in a plain sight, coded. That this is a covenant we are renewing. Now, so we don't care. It is evil. It is evil. You won't find out. They won't even read and get into something before they call it evil. So they will be standing there and then they will be sacrificing them. I'm saying this with confidence because this is why you pray 1 million times and nothing is happening. Nobody even respects you now. Because of this. At the core, know what you are doing, know the energy, know its movement, know the rituals, know the frequency, know the vibration, know the time that adjusts with the frequency of the earth so you will benefit from it. You don't. It's evil. It's evil. Maame Grace is evil. When I watched the ceremony last year, I felt legion of entities being welcomed into our earth realm to come and energize the Christian faith. This is what I saw. Don't forget, I'm the spiritual visionary, African's finest, and yet a quanchen. This is what I saw. You were a bishop, you were a pastor. What did you see? Because there was a Lord's Supper, and all these things were plain. Obi she jalabia ko almost your mama name participating because of jalabia na washa akon. But again na so for ye. What they were crying about is that they are one problem. No, this is evil. This is evil. They won't decode it. So what they do is they will put that one thing they will make noise about, and underground they will initiate everything because they know this sheep will focus on that one thing they hate. So everything that was going on, I was watching, and these people were focusing on gays that were walking in there. That was what they were focusing on. This is evil because of gay, because of gay. They sat there and all initiations were done. Contract was renewed. They were here waiting for a drone god to come to them. You see? You see? We are so miserable. So miserable. And this initiation happened. And we didn't present ourselves there. We didn't make ourselves part of that initiation, but rather we went there as beggars and then as what? Sheep. Now, gay. The main thing was there. They never focused on it because they don't understand. They can't decode. They don't know symbols. They don't know movement. They don't know alignment. They don't know organization. You saw everything. There was choir. There was pulpit. There was preaching. There was the Lord's Supper. And I was looking at this and I'm like, so all these people calling Jesus Nakasa, I am telling you this fact. If Jesus should come today, the Christians will kill him again. Unless he comes to me. If he comes to me, it is only me that can save him. Jesus was saving Jesus. I'm telling you, it is only me that can. If Jesus should come right now, Christians will kill him. Because they can't read frequency. It is evil, it is evil, it is evil, it is evil. They don't read between the lines. They don't go deeper. That's why I'm asking them. Say, leaders, do we have etheric leadership in Africa? The spirit that came forth were all Western anadromous legion. Every country in the world was assigned a group of entities as the mass portals were opened by the ritual ceremonies. This was what they were doing. The light no almost saw no. Adie na nipa na eba no, ote horse no so no. No ote horse no so, and na wakata nanim, and na oba. And the way the horse was galloping, if you know symbols and know signs, me can be breba wan hwa no mo de omasama ba me so, but upa akoshe, uni me uche show we wia, kona koshe. Obia wo honom na ye dey support kota ye akire ni ye yes our ritual way ni ye dey open this portal way. All the lighting system and the setup ni nyina, it was pointing to all those portals they were trying to open. Na me bisa me hu say nti asofo no we because mo na muni nyame kasa. This anadromous legion were invited on earth to help strengthen the aura of religion. I am asking you, if you strengthen that religion, these jokes will not happen. You don't respect your fathers, you don't respect your leaders. A question the platform is open. If you don't want to come, call me. I will come to your church. Now I explain my. One who said ya mu ye leaders mu ye kanala mu de ye life edi agro because who ko gina wono say wunim you put us in danger. Which Western civilization used to colonize and rule over the world? The same thing was what happened there. So I was not surprised. My African brothers were in the woods. waiting for rapture. We make everything easy for anybody to colonize us because the things we exhibit, it shows our strength. Do you see the Western organizing seminars again? No, because social media will tell them the strength. Before they used to organize seminars, then they will gather the journalists and test their strengths and give them their and take it away. Now they don't need to do that. Social media will show them everything. They don't need to. Because at that point, even in Europe, Christianity was being sidelined. Unim. Na landing for no omo part baby and omo yas omo yi baby and omo aye no meditation bibi today we no make it wa brochire e sorry dan bebrebe omo dan ne clubs ne ade wo baby a wo no country bi a wo experience a hu sorry dan omo dan ne bibi foforo. You can write it in the comment section. Na nkoyo te say me na me begina na me wa menu yen yete ha ye nyanti yo ye nyanti de ekoso sa time no na sorry na ba form na bibia aba from na me catch us a new covenant ekoso a medical church way how portals are being open, how to gather people into no omo hosti that ben na yenso ye betumi aye bibia bie portal bia ma bibia siendre ye sakode ne chatawale the people they gathered near the omo ye ni could have opened a little portal, but why mu na ekolidi nti ye gather energy na they just feed on us, no benefit. I had to say you kafra facha mi asha woni a ye ne da wi aye ntua ne ka no ma san di na duane anum ni nsuo no omko sa na ya beye. After this Olympic ritual ceremony, a second cosmic portal was opened in the name of science and technology. I am told it is called CERN. Wa wunim bia wunim me ma me meka ne bebre no mo betam me platform na nhwe fom na mo celebrity who don't you di I wo honi ugina ho ama wo twa drone god. Oh, Bibini. This scene involved about 10 seconds of interdimensional portal opening. Similar to the ancient temple of Amentis in Egypt. The sea wo ho na me kirekire mu akere no. Se wuni ma oni. Mamu ma ye nhwe ba bia keke o. Se wo so practice spirituality the whole world ye nyina ne yetim. The ebeko bi e fa ye nyina ye ho nti hu say ya gather plenty people will be baby now you spiritual person now do continent as Africa quick now what delve into it now we should be that is if you nima which the Anunnaki used to come into the earth realm without being born. The same thing is here. That portal was open. Your ancestor has done this before. This is the level of Christianity the Western want to practice. They are doing Christianity with science and technology. You are still here fighting over power. Black man, you are still here fighting over Jesus. You are still here fighting and debating Bible. Ha! Omo mobo ne dem say so mo ngazete ntimetumi aka. Enye easy. This is what happened last year. Where do you stand? Ntina papa ne tumi ye bold catch in South Africa for omo president catch am so mu ungrateful cause my yaye jokers omo hu say de omo ye bia ye ginemu so ye ni mu hwe de omo hwe yesa na kwa nti de omo pe bia omo tumi catch re free. This is where Christianity stand now. Ujina ha. This portal can transmit a spirit being tie mame from another dimension into a physical body so that they do not go through the human womb portal. No more ye weak. Nti so to me welcome you no mu de omo besi wa. Omo no mu de omo high technology stuff. Aye di mirika hu ka asahodo na ye fe ne ye ku ye ho akoto. Ye betumi kura ku nipa akoto ka. Obia osha energy aba eye we mi ko country bi mi tumi mbo country ni din na me se se na ya me hu se mi do airport na omo bisa me senfo. Unti nji me kwa me mbo na me kosra a very company bi a omo ye car nti me call ye no me hwe setup ni din na me were ho ye na me say hey spirituality na akose foul so what ya ntna play mu krada wagu haban o mani pandwen ye kasem bia wo ma yaba solo president kra wo nya kondo so obefre wo ebisa o Maame ukase because they we they lie be ukona wo hwe de we o ma set robot no wo ho a o mo hye cars no we piama we na we piama ebeduru ba bi ni nipa ho hia o gina ho na frɛ Jesus na nkasa kro ba kro mba wan ka beba ha wo kura wo te asa wo pa adwane akọ Jesus be den wa gina ha wo behu so oba wo behu enti ade ebeye ye nie ebebie portal ema entity we ana beings we eba tie ni ye any being that will maneuver ni way no beba asase we so no onfa cosmic law nya adwuma mpese wo te ase ade e de cosmic law be ye adwuma bia no ebe fa cosmic process ni mu na aba tie ade a enfa cosmic law enya adwuma no enfa process ni mu ebe maneuver ni way out eba de sasa ade ni owuo eni twaka enti Christianity no omo hu se omo de Abraham they need Isaac no mo ni Moses mo and omo upgrade ya na fe de omo so omo fe ndwan ye bi omo de Jesus twa so now no they realize that Jesus also came to witness death enti say no the level they want to take it to no omo mpese omo benye owuo because they want to own this earth enti no omo osha these beings ni baaye omo amfa universe na the cosmic law ni mu enti they will break every rule. Into this is how they brought these beings to light. These two events are against universal cosmic laws of any galactic covenant. Tieniye mami so we hu dia meka ye no. Wa mfa ha, wa fa ni we ni ade. Let us obebu embre bie wuru wiase so. Na ebebu mbre wuru wiase so a ebeji ni sacrifice, ebeye ni say, na de ode ne ba ye no hwe obekwa akoku no. Wo aguko gina ho bia wu nim hwe no. The kingdom of God is here. The kingdom of God is at hand. Apparently, you people were shouting this without understanding. The time I started telling you about the fifth dimension, and I started saying, "Me share baby as uncle for umbeba." Until when that thing eba ye opening, me see ye ebi no better as into my 1 whole year. Obi a mouse. It's say obi anget. Maybe a yetini. And I will walk on park so say wo twen rapture. Nti so mo penwan ni bi no mo de ayade ya se mo amakọ gina ho. Ya sesa mu nyina na mo de kọ. Omo de akọ omo ade. Na omo de omo baaye no, omo enya omo ho mfaso. Enyansafo num no a omo so omo kane a na omo hu sa ayefurukunu na eba no. Omo yanto omo punu. Sebio kafra yesi agimifo nyam nam ka Bible ne kan. Omo ehu omo kane ehu ni ekoso no. Ye yi omo si abonten ti se ya to punu na gina abonten ni epe bibi awea. Why ni ebe no? And your wasem. This happened right in front of your nose. You people didn't see it. You should stop disturbing Jesus. Mo bi en bisa me say. Eye den no mutumi bu cosmic law no so. No mo afa ho no mo aba. Ma me nchiro bibi. Ti we so ase. Na susu ye wadwen sa wo na wo bompa hwi ni we besi. Tie ni ye. Bibia betumi happen wo aha. Ha? Se nyame eye papa se enye papa wadwen mu se eye cosmic law se enye cosmic law ebetumi happen wa ha so nipa ne tumi gada ahoden a ebetumi de sa ade na ba na che se nipa nyina de omo ahoden atache na se nipa nyina apene so se eye papa o eye bonu o ma apene so se embra nti se omunye nipa dodo a ene asase ni frequency ne nante na omo pene so na ade ne ba se wo pe se wo mpe se wonim ka ho bi de ebekoso no ebefa. But if the whole world agrees that that is what they want, then it is not a cosmic illegality. Say na machira no. Ombebu mbra no so because nipa na ama ekwan. Say omombra. Nti na meka chiro say nipa ye so powerful. So powerful that meaning bibi a obetumi dia to nipa echi. Na meka mechiro aha physical world way. Say nipa 1 million kabom na omo say wiase ni nduma ebedum. And no one say frequency no more agada no eni asase ne be rhyme ne betumi bie portal ama de say wiase ebeba say ye papa ye de consciousness ama no ebesi. This is what happened there last year. Ma twenya say obi betumi aka bibi obi nka bibi nti say wo feel say nyame ne bo wiase na ebo aye a so omutu nipa tumi come ho bom no mu bie bibi say nyi be ye nyame a sa nyame na wo twen no lawu say nipa eka bom no mu ye bibia enye cosmic illegality biom because nipa no epe ena omo aye ena aba. My explaining how are these two no eye possible say ebesi. Therefore, I ask again, who advises African leaders on these issues? Why they advise you? African leaders, I'm asking you, all this spiritual or etheric organization or etheric programming of portal opening, who advises you when it comes to this and you are sending your people there? Who advises you about this? I am asking all the 54 of you. You can answer us if you like. If you don't, sleep. God is with you. Who advises you on these issues? Or we just don't care. We don't care. Imagine you are in a gated community where you are surrounded by lions and other wild animals. Let's imagine this like this. But one of your residents has created an opening where in the evenings, he allows any unknown animals to enter the gated community. The only native here no nimo. Ti fanesa say we are see a yetim no na gated community no. Ye na yetim. Ena ye neighbor bia yes ade we. Na ye de ye nim ho hwe. You have children and families in this gated community. So if a wild animal is allowed inside the community, at your blind side, your lives are in danger. Is this the case of Africans? If we feel, sir, we don't care, it's none of our business, it's just a game, this is what happens to us. This is where you people place us as citizens. So I'm asking you, these things, what do you know about it? Who advises you? Or is just small shrines and malams and pastors to pray for only you, for your protection? You don't want to die. Only your protection. Because you have guns and everything. We are asking you. These are things that liberate your people. Without your people, you can't rule over trees. So we should be important to you. So I'm asking you these questions. In such a case, should you sit unconcerned? African leaders, I'm asking you. In such a case, should you sit unconcerned? All of you, a whole African continent and the people in it and all the minerals you have. What is wrong with you? It's just a question. These questions are for African leaders and their ministers. Those with bald, sexy heads. It is for you. I'm asking you, 100-year-old man, why a president? What do you want again? You are going for treatment and you left a whole country to a stranger. Oh, yay! I don't know how to cry. But I'm asking them, what are they doing to us? This is what is happening to African people in the area of aliens. Opening of portals, galactic issues, and etheric explorations. We are not part of it. Several gateways and spiritual portals are being constructed and entities unknown to us are being allowed into the world, of which Africa is a part. But they don't know what's going on. So what becomes of us? I'm asking you, the leaders. What do you know about this first? So I don't judge you or question you wrongly. With all humility and respect and with love, what do you know about these things? Which portal can you open? Who advised you, all of you, 54 presidents, concerning these issues? Who advises you? Do our leaders even know these things? Do you know? It's a question. Common galam say you can't fight. Meanwhile, eyensuo na omo eyi galamse ne asase nti se wo authority na watumi abie entity bia or control asase na obi kura tumi kokono na wayera. I can tell you for a fact that the sort of spirit and beings coming through these portals, your prayers and worship can't save us. Make catch your point blank. You don't even have an idea about it. You don't even understand it. You don't even know. And I'm telling you, Jesus doesn't even respond to that name again. I don't want anybody to get angry. Even if the people are not free, they can't give you offering. You see how you people suffered when coronavirus came? You were crying over tithes. These are things you should look up to. So at least the people can go and work and bring you the money. Your prayer cannot do shishi. Nothing. Christians themselves do not know the entities that have legitimacy over their practices. They don't know. Namwale was on my platform. He said, you people have no connection. You don't even know the rituals to perform. And until I'm worshiping a sun god, Satan, in our Sunday energy. So, Muntia simple. A hokrama fairly automatically, completely, totally. You don't know what you are doing. That is why I'm ordaining a film. They dress and go to a beautiful church to worship without knowing the real anadromous legion who own their religion. It's so sad. If you disagree, come and answer this question. Come and explain this to us. Mama ye bredodo. The platform is free. I will come to wherever you are. Come and explain this to us. If our leaders only care about surface politics, who will ensure that we are not eaten by bloodthirsty demonic creatures who are being ushered in to feed on us like sheep? How do we know? How do we? You think we are just living? It's just a land we are living on. Oh, if you doing because 12 hours day and 12 hours night they make you one day. I didn't think ya kodade and ekoso. Nti se wo ye nipa ana wo ye leader. Na se wo de 12 hours day ne nko na akoda de aka bi emfa wo de e de buei to your people that you are leading. I wish I could have an audience with any leader or president of the continent so we can raise concerns about how these portals are being opened carelessly and the impact on us. Because nobody is taking his or her time to read into this. And even if you read into that, you have no opportunity to go and talk. But like I'm saying, you just don't call me, just grab the words and take it along. Do you know what is happening? Do you know what happened last year? And what will happen this year and the years to come? Or you are just making sure that the road. When we use the road daytime, others use the road nighttime. Who are those you are making the rules for? Things are there. And we are here as if nothing is happening. We don't even care. So munim so na monka. Mudi monka nchira me nkwa na me hu se munim na me hold me peace. Na mon nchira me de ntia musuro so amuntu me nya ho hwe. African spirituality is become bloodthirsty nkokọ ndwan koto. Kai. This is why sometimes I'm frustrated with these spiritual people. Are you people seeing this? You people are not talking about it. Me say 1 year ni na me de to ho na me hwe say omo be discuss ya. 1 year ni. Nobody say pim about it. And I'm like, hey, ofa ha queen, ofa ha kwa na me powers na me say. Nobody. I was waiting. Boko. Abrafu do not live in an isolated universe. They are within ours. So when they do experiments and we act like we don't care, and these experiments go left, we are all gone. If you feel you don't care, it will come after you. Think about this. It's serious, kakara. As a continent, the joke is too much. The news of wars and ghastly death is going to increase because that is what these beings do. What the naba? Nyama we be koso. Onimine de. Yen hini yejina. They feed on us. They feed on us. They will trade. On it no mo de adekoro na ma na de ye pe na de na ye yen. E wo krom ha. We have zero knowledge about what is happening to us. The ekumu yen, the etore yase, the reduce yen, the dio hiebra yen, the eme accommodate yen. We don't know. Not to think of looking for a way out. Oh my God. We are inviting them to come and feed on us and our children. That is what we are doing. Because we will go and stand there as sheep. So we will be consumed. Or we go and stand there as beggars. And they serve us like beggars. They chew some and they give you something small. We keep making noise. Unnecessary noise. Making noise, calling them God, dear. We are nothing but their feed. Some may appear to you in many forms as spirits of light beings. Because which our leaders, some of our leaders don't even understand. what appears to them. They don't even understand. They themselves, and maybe some say, they do, only are aware of etheric leadership. And it's just a question. Nobody should get angry. For spiritual education, I want to highlight what light beings are and the difference. We are just trying our best. We bisa wo sofo say they be osi ohun nyame ohun de na ohun ye. We who be in the first place. Ade onu ohun ye kuro ni made kuro. Bisa no. Say no ohun ade no. Mo read ade the frequency in chiro. O read the vibrations in chiro. Mo kan chiro. Mo interpret ma on signal on che signal no. Non draw ni image in fama no hwe so betumi a. Onim de ohun ye. Onim. Enti as we are learning no. Let's explain this. We are just doing our best. I know one day it will pay. Do not touch my anointed and do my prophet no harm. What did you see, prophet, bishop? What did you see? Because we are being hunted by higher beings every day who may come in the form of spirit guides or angels. If you don't know the difference, you will pamper a bacterium and it will become a monster. If you don't have the knowledge, you will pamper tantrums and it will become trauma for you. If you don't have knowledge, what are they seeing and what are they pampering and what are they worshipping? And then maybe some, what did they say? What is a light being? Let's discuss this. Light beings are often viewed as spiritual entities. I said, light beings are being viewed as spiritual entities or manifestations of pure consciousness composed of light and an energy wave. So, this is light being. This defines consciousness. The most important thing to note is that they don't emanate from this physical world, but from external realms. We are talking about light beings, don't get confused. So, their etherical wave is from other realms. Medical ghost wave now, and we free her. Natural last week. And now, the light beings, almost wave is from other realms because ambahaye cosmic way nimu inti dia ya osha dia bay electrical waves is not from here, it's from the other realm where they are coming from. They are commonly associated with higher state of consciousness, love and guidance. This is what they are associated with. So Christian may refer to them as saints or angels of light. They are omunim nenueni. And no makachron. Say, free hina ni wave ni free. They don't read the meanings. They don't even know what is called electrical waves. They don't care. Electromagnetic wave. Tell your bishop to decode it. Ma onfa bibinjina onomo. No use the signal. No fan interpreting, no fan decoding, no yasembo pa. On fanto honum ni yenhwe so obi ofi ada baabi beto a obehu sade a watro timi edi akana akosi asem o ka kire mo no pepepe so a ni yina yenhwe e wo kurom ha me na wote wo na wo ya wa ye meeting mu nyina mu nipa bebrebe mu akoye meeting wo meme tanda fire you bro some jam straight mote wo no mo na mo ye meeting na rapture na efi South Africa no abehim wo. Individuals may encounter these beings during deep meditations, TME, near-death experiences, or moments of significant inspirations because they are attracted to high auras. Achoti ase wa hamame. Inti se mo kotena baabi a wahu. Na mo de se niama we di agora mo man krofo. Me se wo kwa na dwen wo ho. You will be eaten alive. De ya ne se enku da na ofiri wo ba na wahu se ho na wo ko mpo na wo ko ekun da ne kra ba den aka. Se ekun mi wa ha. Additionally, some spiritual perspectives suggest that human beings, in their essence, are inherently light beings. Within the vehicles of human bodies. Machire niyama miensa we mu achire wo nti menye confused mpa achew. Medican achire a ghost ne electromagnetic wave no e belong to. Ena medical masanso abechire light beams no ono nso ne electromagnetic wave no baby e free and now my ba chire onipa da sani so ono so ne light beam na ne electromagnetic wave no so baby a ewo machire miensa we don't get confused about this. This is why I tell you not to play with your aura and a chakra onipa na oka chakra wo de ne tena na bisa so on explain chakra be ye ma obekwa ko Google YouTube no hu say light no wo no waka cho say light yasem ne mchese wo hu nia wo nye na wo hu nia wo nka wo hu nia wo nye. Let's look at ghost versus light beings. Me take me time ebubu mu ama. Here is where we must be precise, so you are able to know ade miensa na mechiche mu no the light being na wo nipa da seni ote asem ne umienu yemu na fe the being light being no so ordinary electromagnetic wave ni free other realm e di aba na fe electromagnetic wave ni so e wo obi a wewum osama mu no aha na se etumi to yebo ni akirichiri mu yi. I have told you before that I am not saying there is nothing beyond the physical. There are indeed beings of light that can materialize and dematerialize, especially those who are enticed by magic and druidic or druid spirituality. We've done druidic spirituality, so omuna makatro niyama omutumi ye no omuna omo asore ni ade no. They are alive during their rituals like church, concerts, and global events. They are also conscious. I have told you this already. But ghosts, as popularly described, are waves of dead people wandering as bodies with gowns and candlestick. These are not the same. Like we said last week, ghosts are energy residues replayed like recording by the power of your psyche. We learned this last week. Light beings are living presence that can engage with you directly. In short, they are beings without human form. When we say they are machirum, don't get confused about a ghost and a light being. Machirum. Please wait, let me explain how these two works. They can inherit a human form through many scientific methods. That is the light beings. Our traditional priest can call and summon a light being into a stone or tree through conscious transfer processes. Sanka we krampo wo hwa anka ye nya mobo sa o ka we po e wo hwa na musi ni nyinara e ya abosomsem na de amudi abeyi from Yahweh to who e de na de abraye. In amateur astral travel cases, negative light beings can hijack the bodies of innocent people and make them experience split personalities. And sometimes even psychological changes, hallucinations. When you hear light being, it doesn't mean automatically they are positive. A light being can be of negative frequency, and another light being can be of a positive frequency. Baby enjoy. Tell me how to differentiate them. Medofo. Ufrefre bibia, ude omu bibia, ude otu kwanko bibia, ehina woko. It depends on the terms of their invitation and the environment they come into. The difference matters. Baby, I will friend, baby, a wujina, a dienti, I will friend. Hey, Minia Susu, Susu. Nasanka, the old friend. Or frepan no nya bibia nka 500 nya nti no obesi a whole order se bra na monko fre wi ko be she dem no wa fre afa me catch no plane nti wo be ko na ya fre ni ya be fa wako se wo gina ho as a beggar de hia nti na wo me bo a ene ma catch no ko gina ho as a beggar. That is, who ko gina ho so say as a sheep and so you be consumed nti to aso yere wo ho. I keep telling you, do not practice or initiate yourself into anything spirituality because of your troubles. Because wako as a beggar, your ability to experience either a ghost wave or a light being depend on activity in the brain. That allows us to convert electrical signals into images. If you don't have ability to do this, be careful what you do with your brain. You can drink beer and hallucinate. Say because there were problems, so meditation going to me focus. This is the same process by which you dream. So the mind can create pictures out of signals. Understand this. Even when nothing is present in the room, the mind can create something for you. So when someone sees a ghost, the picture is real to them, not you. I want to know. But the location of that image is not in the room. It is in your mind. That is why was not in your room. It was in your brain. So how well do you train your brain? See how powerful your brain is. And so we need balance, need groundings, need signals. I bet me translate here. We bet me do bring in to problem. Adeba kwa okoso source. And yet the amount near wupe bia na yard papa. Ebi okwa ye amount dia wupe ni ya fabi because ye free hu e de akọ. Ye hu we wo ye mpanatwem, ye hu we wo business plans mu, ye hu we wo bibia. Let's look at the case of hypnosis. Most powerful churches are nothing but mass domes for hypnosis. Maka. Don't get angry. Let me explain. Don't get angry. When I'm done explaining and it doesn't make sense to you, and now I heard also research. Why? Let me explain. Don't get angry. But that's the truth, though. They are nothing but mass domes of hypnosis. Maka. During the performance of a hypnotist, they will tell the participants that they will see something that is not there. A programming agenda. For when you see Beponoso, for when you see Calvary, Shebra or Bray, Chemoji, they are preparing, they are creating pictures in your head. To those who are sensitive, the suggestion immediately becomes vision. No, channel who Jesus Nemoji, no, not Jesus a kiss, no, not Jesus a chicken in Brazil, Yamano. They scream, laugh, or even run. Now, however, others see nothing. She. This demonstrates how external energy, whether from a hypnotist or from a residue in the environment, can cause the brain to project images. This is it. Oh. So looking at our environment as Ghanaians, image na mosha ye be project. Common montes. Na sesi ekura mu akura ni nkusie ni nkrante ekura nyina adwane agya ye wo kurom ha. Wana environment we. Wa wo hwa wo de wa wo hwa ekura mu ayete. Ede na ye be project. Wo hwa ye behavior ya wa wo hwa ede na ewo ya adwane mu na ede na ye project. The pineal gland plays a role here too. Mark this down for me. As the light receptor of the body, that is the pineal gland, it is the doorway through which such perceptions pass. Medical actual say a doorway. Medical actual way that only power powerful. We are the most powerful machine. Beyond this physicality. Sensitive people with more open pineal activity can pick up images and visions more easily. Ajuni ni muda wa otra ono kan se kpakpakpa no we hu se asem ni aso mesi ken enye ne kwanso a na de abe no ho without drama cause what de na ye adwuma wa wo hwa de bia wo ko bi ni wa hwa de bia wo ko bi me se ko na ko di nkommo na bisa kakra wo be kan wo de ye hu na ko wani. This is why two people can stand in the same church auditorium and one sees, one does not. One will fall and the other one will be standing kampe. No show. Nothing happened. One will catch the anointing and fall, but the other is fine. No kofiteko. It is not about belief alone. Know this. It is not. But about the capacity of their inner receiver. This is it. And you believe, Peo. And you believe, please understand this for me. Now, fear of invisible beings. Let's look at this one. We fear ghosts, and the experience of encountering unknown spirit beings makes us uncomfortable. Why does fear matter? Why are all these movies and childhood programs geared towards putting fear of the unknown in our hearts? From the Ghost Chronicles of Madame Moku to horror movies. So Madame Moku ba me say omu to me ye kwe na ma woda ho na won te crowd ti kokonu wa wan cha bibi betos. One e kai Madame Moku time I go school. From haunted forest to Maame water folklore. Maame water. Maame water bro. Oh, spiritual hour. Why we are discussing the light beings and our part 2 of necromancy. Ye chere saman. Obofo na wo de beings bi o free for the Maame water bibia. Ye chere beings we ti onipa mu. Eden pa na wo sa asem we mu. The fear of ghosts and dwarfs has been used to control and to manipulate people because they impenifo ya nananom o se hu bebo wo punu mu a na boni ni hu ade akokuduro na bie punu no won say wa offend so many people e ma ade aye wo no kra ye bisa o say wo hwa afiri nya wo nim onipa ko wa offend so many people. Inti fear de anka manipulate nipa. Inti aden na spirituality so anka ye life no se si eno so di fear hye nkrofo mu. It means it's not spirituality. The same religion. Something that manipulates and controls. Ti unyonku nipa na wo da form. Aman. Ha! This is never spirituality. I'm kind. The traditions that souls of the dead wander in torment unless rituals are performed is used to manipulate sacrifices, offerings, and rituals. Priests gain power by convincing others that they alone can chase ghosts away and perform important rituals, which is a lie. Sankasaneti anka untumi so da hu maame o. Ka hu papa and ka this oko priest ni wono wa befrɛ. So we hu baby ayenam. This establishes power and control. Nti ade bia omo di fie be ka ho pe obedi wusu edidi wo ho. That's it. When people fear, it makes them easy to rule. And they fear everywhere. Spirituality is never anything fearful. Never. It's all about understanding and acquiring of knowledge. But once you understand that ghosts are energy echoes, the fear loses its hold. This is it. At the moment the fear loses its hold, ewa woso no bibie de we betumi rule. So wunya be yes be hu se fear no pa na losing the hold on you. Ya rituals bia because of fear now won popo na wo bewu na say. You realize that what you see is a signal, simple, not a spirit demanding worship. At the moment you come to this realization, nobody can rule you. At the moment you get here, when you hear worship, then you look at it and you are like, wow. Don't allow anybody to scare you. Do not be scared of nothing. There is nothing that will kill you. Nobody is killing anybody. And I want you to be biara. Africa spirituality one a year woni to pay any oyi eduabo ya bremo any ehunihuna ya bremo. However, there are cases where powerful beings can hijack memories Ana mpesa utie ni ye papa. And waves of your beloved dead person and use them to create more family havoc. We so ho. Mrs. Spirituality di anka jina chire na te ase kakra nsa wo do nan asim sei. You can think. Because we are always copying. We can't teach these things. This is why your spiritual life matters. It matters. So when how chambers or saman any light beings in it, it's been it when difference is a woman. On the other hand, encounters with light beings are different. Especially from experiences by New Age spiritual people. These beings are seen as conscious. They can communicate, teach, and guide. Because of this, people usually feel somewhat okay to engage with light beings. Because sometimes, so what to me ye be a bibeka and near matchrow, na a looky like a okay. If we are seeing pampo be ye papa, said your bay obey tame na one panel. Into some of ways, so to me ready energy near as all who koshimuana, bibisao. This is what people are doing. This is the high class channeling. Into Quebetumia, you win put the Americans see ye bimpoa, anka, Bebu Africa. We know they see top because come on, what I just said, we cannot channel it. When they are doing it, I look through them. There are light workers in the New Age Spirituality Network who organize meetings. Myself, I teach. They organize meetings, retreats, and consultation to perform challenging and healing work for people. I travel to go and teach them. I think I have one to go in India. Omo ye class bi and omo invite me. Unfortunately, they invite me from my school. And our places na me go teaching. They don't invite me from my country. I don't know why. You those in the Western world, you can attest to this. What I just said, how the channeling and everything is going. Which I don't hear any. What's up? Tell us. They channel through things beautifully for healing. I had the idea in Chahonim Potom. Sometimes when you go and you are teaching, but the people are ready. Ready, and they have time to learn. Even if it is 1 year, but turn the boys here. Aha, mobindi wechi as a welcome po. Obey we are dear. Now, Pamuna, or call ya de cacro, Nimuno was answer, and Crofona, the committee made the Obama office number said Nipanina, Opa from Miko to Bone to Kurase 1 week. Yes, no kind, or Sakwana and Crossa one hono, or catch like one or so the uncle body room, Yarisana Masaona and Bodden wood. Yes, super fan so, Papa we. Ain't he? The assessor would to meet us and say, even channeling in Poa Mitre Musisi and Mamma Wabru Moncanocre. How they channeling is doing so beautifully. The light workers, the Okonomote classroom, who first any day warm, so beautiful, almost setups. Oh, Chira, not Uvra, Unya, Yama, would the enemy can. I can't some one class be Indian to go and teach. I will let you, I think, either next month or something like that. But aha, I didn't hear you. Word or pepem posa o pesa wo kira wo waka na wate no no de atending na brabo no san say wo kan ye senya ye nko yanim obi wo bibia me se minim microphone wo business plans ne ade o munya mo be kira manfo ko kira ne hwe obi kofo obi wa man adwuma me lady bia wa set up me kira no o branding na ade ni wie onipo ne ye adwuma no the next shop no ji no ko twa ade no e wo China 555 cedis edi begu mi nipa ne de ne so twa na American standard ni store no wegu no kofa ni fie kurase o de ne bae ye senya ye nko ye nimu da na m kam kiro ye mani pen free opepam en kire yen ekwan no. We think life is about smartness. It's never like that. Ye nyesa obuo nipa no no what na bra wasesa or say also can dream one to me as another why you be so. Ye brunsamfo. I swear to you, I believe it's African power the brunsam na bo nipa na wa. The American inani say whether good or bad, take your time ne sua. To obu ne sua enye gbonshine emboa. I used to guide many light workers from other countries to understand the path and perform within the field of positivity. And Americano, There's one class across India, see, Meko. I think next month or something like that. Nanka unkro for you do good 400. This is why it is important to distinguish that not all visions are the same. You can see anything, but the source matters. You can see through anything, but the source in which you are seeing from, it matters a lot. Some may be remains of past trauma. And so by what do you say? If we are able to understand this, we are able to help the sick. But we don't have time. You can help the sick. Na me papa bi kasa. Na me chire mu ade eye no. O se ne kon. Eya ne kon. Na o ma ko hospital o ma ye bibia na omu na me ka chire papa ne se. Wo ya abofra no na wunya constipation sa. Nti wunya leaky gut. Ade na eye wuni nyina ewo wuyem o. Ba bi o mo hwehwe ni nyina enye ho ewo wuyem. Unya leaky gut eno na eye wo vagus nerve ni we mi chire no na me chire no me ma o mokoto blog ni ade a me chire no na oye na me ka chire o. In fact ma me fa we ma mo free so wo obi a unya constipation pa na uti tai pai wo na wakoma palpitate pum 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 we chiti me ye wo ya leaky gut minim se na me ka no brofo me brofo ne se woni bat minim obetumi ahwehwe unoli obetumi ato powder bi de gu nsuom na wono ma ebema microbiome papa egro wo yem na omo aboa wo na watumi apupu well na wo intestine na ye fine ebe stop all the palpitation and the headaches. This is very simple oh. This is very simple, but ya just ya ma bibia ye hu ebi de no amuhu through past trauma. Remains of past trauma. Ebi mu owo ma omo ye mofra ye bu omo some spiritual people we say de omo ko psychiatric bebre abobodam mo fa nche me maka bebre asofo ni bititi de wo mo tie mutunu se nko yie but mo bon se mo mo nti na omo afa ne say ye show bi. The end of this matter will justify the case. Hi! Others are interactions with living beings of a higher vibration. Ebi so de no. You must master the act of recognizing true light beings of positive energy so you cannot be deceived by occultic beings. Adia meken so papa. In all things, know yourself. Very, very important. This is what I'm communicating. Because bibia wo ho bia wo ho. De beye wiye wo ho de betumi asɛ wo ho. Una obema kwan say de beye wiye nye wiye. De be sɛ wo so be sɛ wo. Declare your role in divinity. Hu babia wo gina, hu ade a wo represent. Don't be a beggar and don't be a sheep. You will be used. Don't do that. Before you stand in front of any being, know that you will be taken as you represent. Before you stand in front of any being, know that you will be taken as you represent. That is how you will be taken. So how are you presenting yourself? And which being? If you come in fear like a sheep, you will be consumed. You will be consumed. If you stand in a pair as a god, you will be respected. It's all up to you. How are you representing yourself? If you were a pair, you represent yourself as a pair of God. Minu na ya de kro na ye gina ho, ni ye communicate, ye vibe. So you respect me. What better yes me so na my me fi potosa me gu mani ma say fine girl like me. Fine girl like me, fine girl like me. Emba no. Ta. I'm too big for that. To me, my yes, I didn't woman. It's all up to you. Oh. Say you be you so. I said dear Ben. It's all up to you. Say you best serve you cake, you know. Say you better. Amount. I will think about whether I should allow my light worker mentoring to come to Ghana or Africa. I am afraid of chatters. And I make an say me corner me yeah. My last one for this year is in India. na me ya na ye me ya, but they are ready. They are prepared, well organized. They have time. They will learn. Kame de bahanka kama, but chat is if we. Sometimes, you teach someone something small, and tomorrow they will be insulting you all over that they are the ones who rather taught you. Hey! I love social media for one thing. The date they put on videos. But the end will justify the matter. And so me today, obi be say me chira. Anka anima, anka there are updates. Oh. There are updates. Anka wa update. Still I was bro utim. If not for nkonkonsa, we could do this. But the end will justify itself. There are people, me platform with there are people on it. When you throw them into that section of light workers, I read their comment into minimobia. I know the weight on the platform, and I'm so proud. And one day, you do not need tools of fear to deal with echoes. I'm telling you this. Say, whatever, be. You need awareness. To do what say, oba share. Nothing happened to your shoulders. I must work 24/7. Before I go, Luminia, and a person become a business nature. Mumbeto me dine why? Mumbeto me dine any car opebia, and yes, you photo near the mau will take you to the car park. You choose a car. So walk car and so but so the banner to the black car park no. So what the car number soon to me ye near the idea. Man called demurrage and also so no you can be so free office line at 0244860092 say business normal transfer woman because no enka ejuma way hu eno ye G Park. Some ocean me profile na bon me G Park group of company which I happen to be the CEO part of ejuma no and I may say me ya advert mo am wa brochi ni ade mo pedan ato me say eye ultra modern houses pe. And I'm return. Me need 2 bedrooms. Me need quarter plots near there be. Me need be ultra modern houses. Oba be she bebre. Oba kono wako choose dia ope. And na nkomo bi wo ho a ne yedi. Ufro office na say business. They will turn you into that office. Na ye ne wo edi nkomo. Me no betena say e wo First West Africa Tea House. Me no betena say ne ya num tea. Ne ya discuss business. Eno na maka kire no. Wo ye no free asa wan so wato wo dan. Now person me ba na me be ye plant no garden ni ade no e wo ho no mu a be ba be ye ni nyina kama me hwe ba bia wo bedroom ni face ni ma tro curtains a wo be ye ni ade no ma ye wo wardrobes ni wo closet ni ade no me ye ni nyina kama ama wo person ye be hihye ma wo every month so a eno so wo ho aye nti there are packages se see ni ma ya mo beto mini ama na ma enye sika me ntumi run show ni bi because we dey lawu sika bi enfi mu ma enti mumbra na mumbeto me properties no beautiful properties me manager be kana ma ye videos in part of the places they are almost vantage areas ebi watermas painters celebrity estate our vantage point of country Ghana me say ultra modern luxurious houses pe na meton enti ope a ofre a ba ye bedi nkomo mempe jokers mempe akromfo mempe azabia wo emfre kora anti na menye no we dey my advert mpese mo beto because I have a lot of properties I want you to come and buy so I will make money and run the show fine and no pay me catch them when you brace my catch me boss be kasa so be mama ye adwuma me twa me videos ni bi nsna me dey abeto abonten ana wahu what you say nti wo business bisa wo person me discuss here call the office 0244860092 to me fast business name ba because enye part I'm just playing small advert because anyone I'm the sponsorship so nti mo beto me dan ye be ye wo pool side ni bibia me twa videos ni bi a kire mo na wo pe pool no kra to say whole park kra there are some like that barbecue area be bia jejeje e wo ho nti wo frɛ me a me no be ye business na bibia aye kama. Before I go, do you think our president must care about these global portals being created for unknown beings to invade us here on earth? Do you think our president must care and now on the name no care about any business? Because we can't control anything without knowing this. To me control because a control ni free. Na beto yesu anu entimi cancel sa authority ni say free ho ba onke and all minding the business because the husu here when you don't want any problem for no. Onke and asa onka na nuntum. Opinion ye den. Ani o car no any car of your if you na make no luxurious houses obi se wuton fie na anim. O you wo fie mini. Should we ask questions about what I just said? And I yendi ye fie asem. Minua, wa adwen ni say. Hello, okay, mini. Mini okay. Enya easy o. My family. Ahana me di ubesi. Me go do gesia. Majo.